Hello, everybody. This is your main man, Keith, here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Tuesday evening to all my viewers on this awesome channel. Today, both the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders will be traveling down south to Mexico's capital of Mexico City, and it's the largest city in the country of Mexico. And also, this is the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325 AD by the Aztecs. It was founded as Teotihuacan. It was a small community, and it was like Teotihuacan, and it had like temples, Aztec temples and stuff, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And it is also was host of the 1968 Summer Olympic Games. And I'm thinking that this stadium that the Raiders and Texans will be playing in this video hosted the soccer tournaments in the Summer Olympics in '68. So without further ado, we will see you guys at kickoff time at Estadio Azteca. Here we are at Estadio Azteca. Nice looking stadium. And we see the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans coming out of the tunnel. The reason why I decided to do this matchup for our first Mexico City episode of the season was that it was a matchup in 2016 on Monday Night Football, and I decided to reunite it.
From Mexico City, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders versus Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans.
Alright, now we're ready to return to kickoff. We got Josh Jacobs, the University of Alabama product, who is now the running back for the Raiders. He was drafted by them last season when the Raiders were still in Oakland in their final season in California. In the state of California, this is their first season in the state of Nevada. So now we're going to use a pass and play on first down. 1st and 10 from the 32. I got Derek Carr. That's my QB. And he's going to throw it to Jason Witten, who was the analyst for ESPN on Monday Night Football back in 2018, where he retired after the 2017 season with the Dallas Cowboys and then decided to come back to the NFL after the 2018 season. So now this is going to be 1st and 10 from the 38. We're nearly like 17 yards shy from getting it into the red zone. We get a first down, and we get stopped at the 3 for a gain of 34 yards there. This will be 1st and goal from the 3 in Mexico City. As we see Josh Jacobs scores the first touchdown of the game. He just runs it from 3 yards out and will score the first points of the game, and the Raiders will now lead to 7-0 here in Mexico City. Okay, now this is 1st down at 10, and we see the Clemson product, Deshaun Watson, stepping onto the field for the first time for the Houston Texans. So now they're at the 6-yard line, and they're thinking of passing the football here, and he tries to avoid the sack. He's just going to run it, and he gets stopped at the 26 for a gain of 20. Okay, now it's 4th and 34 from the 2-yard line. So now they're going to have to punt, and Josh Jacobs will be ready to return for the Raiders. And I think this is the first punt return of the game. He's going to be ready to return. Breaks a tackle, gets stopped at the 44. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 for the Raiders here on offense. Now we're going to use an I formation. We're going to use wide receiver out. So I'm thinking my receiver could possibly be Jason Witten or possibly Tyrell Williams, and he gets stopped at the 26 there, 2 for 2. 49 yards total so far, and it's 1st and 10 from the 26. So I'm going to throw the ball to him. He gets stopped at the 2-yard line, so we're 3 for 3. So I'm thinking we're only 2 yards shy from the end zone. So I'm just going to run it in with Josh Jacobs to score his second touchdown of the game. He hands the ball off to Josh Jacobs and he gets it in. Touchdown Raiders as they now lead this 14-0 here in Mexico City. Okay, now it's 4th and 13 now, and they're at the 2-yard line, so we're ready to return the kickoff. We got Josh Jacobs here ready to return for the Las Vegas Raiders. So I'm going to run this out. Oh, and I'm going to get stopped at the 38 there, so this is going to be a 1st and 10. Now, I'm thinking here I might just pass it deep to get it to Tyrell Williams for Derek Carr's first passing touchdown of the game, and hopefully this will work. And he throws it deep. Touchdown, Raiders. Threw it deep across the field. 38-yard touchdown by Tyrell Williams. And the Las Vegas Raiders lead this 21-0 here in Mexico City. All right, now it's the beginning of the second quarter now. Hands the ball off to David Johnson, the former Arizona Cardinals running back. Gains it for only 2 yards. 3rd and 27 now for this Houston Texans offense as they are in Mexico City. So now Deshaun Watson's going to pass it, throws it, incomplete. Now it's going to be 4th down and 27. And we got Josh Jacobs here for the Raiders. He's going to be ready to return here. And now he's going to get stopped at the 48. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 now. And we got Derek Carr stepping onto the field for the beginning of the second quarter. Now I'm thinking here, I'm just going to run it in with Derek Carr, and he's going to get a 1st down, maybe close. Oh, 2nd and inches. But it's pretty equivalent enough to get the 1st down. So I'm just going to run it in. I'm just going to use Derek Carr to run it in. So now it's 1st and 10. We got a 1st down finally, luckily. 1st and 10. And now we got a pass here. 1st and 10 from the 27. And now I'm going to throw the ball to Tyrell Williams, and he gets stopped at the 2-yard line. 5 for 5, 137 yards for Derek Carr. And now we're at the 2-yard line. So I'm just going to do an auto handoff, and Josh Jacobs gets it into the end zone for a 3rd time. And he has the 3rd touchdown of the game for the Raiders, and they now lead this 28-0 here in Mexico City. 60-yard touchdown by Brandon Cooks, and this will be Houston's first touchdown of the game as we see Deshaun Watson throws it deep to Brandon Cooks, the former Los Angeles Rams wide receiver, and we'll see you guys when we have the ball. All right, now we're ready to return the kickoff. We're at the 35 here. We got Josh Jacobs ready to return for the Las Vegas Raiders, excuse me. I almost said Oakland there for just a moment, but they're still the same team, but different city. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. We're going to use some inside zone here with only a minute and 23 seconds to go. I hope Josh Jacobs used a hurdle there. Stiff arms him. And he will get stopped at the 37 there. 5 rushes, 74 yards, 26 yards more, and he'll have 100 for the day. And we want him to get around 100 to 200 despite of his speed. And that's what I like to use for James Conner. And he gets it to the 20. Gain of 17 yards, 6 carries, 91 yards. And 9 more yards to go until we get that 100 mark. And we likely will in this quarter. So he only gains about 2. There are 7 more yards to go before you make this yardage count, before your special 100 yards comes up. And we're going to take a timeout here. And the Raiders are now leading 28-7 We already scored 21 points in this first quarter. In the first quarter, we scored 28 points, which is incredible. 9 rushes, 99 yards, but it's still equivalent enough because 11 times 9, and the first half is over, and the Las Vegas Raiders now lead us 28-7, and we'll see you guys in the second half. All right, now it's second half. Third quarter had just begun, and the Raiders are ready to kick off. The Texans need an opportunity to get at least a couple more touchdowns so that they can be tied up with the Raiders. So Kenny Stills, the former Miami Dolphin, gets stopped at the 26 there. All right, now the Las Vegas Raiders get 2 points up on the board for a 2-point safety for sacking Deshaun Watson in the end zone. So here comes the free kick at the 20. The Texans, however, managed to punt at the 20, so now the Raiders are going to return and they get stopped at the 35. So this is going to be a first down for the Raiders. So now we got Josh Jacobs here on offense. Now we're going to use some inside zone for the Raiders. And he hands the ball off to Josh Jacobs. Unfortunately, he's going to get a 100-yard day. He uses a spin move, and he's going to get stopped at the 32. There are 132 yards and 10 rushes, a total of 33 yards in this second half gained. So now this is 1st and 10 from the 32. Now I'm going to run this in. Hopefully he can get a touchdown. And we get it pretty close to it. 3 rushes, 47 yards. That ain't bad. And it's 1st and goal from the 7 here in Mexico City. And I'm going to try to run this in. And he gets it in. Touchdown Raiders. First rushing touchdown of the game. And we'll see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now it's 1st and 10 from the 32 here in Mexico City as the Texans have possession of the football. He passes it to Darren Fells, gets a first down, and he's going to get stopped at the 14 there for a gain of 18. 111 yards, first reception of the game, so he's looking forward to getting another touchdown up in the record book. So for this game, so now we're at the 14 here, and now David Johnson loses 1 yard, so the Raiders play some defense. And now this is 2nd and 11 here for the Raiders. So now, no, Texans, excuse me. And I'm thinking David Johnson will get this into the end zone. Touchdown Texans as he gets his first receiving touchdown of the game. And the Raiders will now lead this by 23. All right, now we're ready to return to kickoff. 37-14, so we only got 49 seconds to go. We got Josh Jacobs, and he's ready to return for the Raiders. And he gets stopped at the 31, so this is going to be a 1st down and 10 for Las Vegas. So now we're at the 31 now. We have 323 total yards, both passing and rushing wise. So just keep that in mind. We'll possibly have at least 400 by the end of the episodes. 140 total receiving yards for this. Rushing yards, excuse me, for Josh Jacobs. So now I'm going to run this in. And he gets a 1st down at the 48. So this will be 5 rushes, 67 yards, and at least a touchdown. So now there's no time remaining in the 3rd quarter, but I'm looking forward to getting a 1st down to end this. 6 rushes, 86 yards, and a rushing touchdown for Derek Carr. He's almost at 100 as well. 21-7-9, that's 37. 7 plus 7 equals 14. And now we're going to use the Raiders vertical. We're at the 29-yard line right now here in Mexico City. Now I'm going to run this in. Gets it. He's 1 yard shy from getting it 1st down. So 2nd and 1 from the 20. We're in the red zone, by the way. And it turns out to be an incomplete pass. First incompletion of the game for Derek Carr, but we got other chances, it's 3rd and 1. We got to take our time on this seriously. And now I'm going to throw the ball to Tyrell Williams, and he gets it in. Third reception of the game. So now we are 1st and goal now from the 2-yard line. Now, 1st and goal from the 2. I'm going to pass it off to Tyrell Williams. Touchdown Raiders. And now they're going to lead this 43. Now we're going to try a 2-point conversion here. Hopefully this can work. Like, most of the time it works when we do 2-point conversions. But if we don't make it in, and we do, in fact, make this in, it's now 45-14 here in Mexico City, and we'll see you guys when we are on defense. Here's some zone coverage here. 1st down and 10 now for the Houston Texans here in Mexico City. The Raiders are still leading this by 31. And now they're going to throw the ball. Oh, I thought it was going to be INT'd there, but Darren Fells caught that pass. So this is going to be 2nd down and 7. There's no huddle play right here. And now the Raiders, they're going to, and the Texans pass it to, and they get a touchdown. It is Kenny Stills with his first receiving touchdown of the game. And it's now going to be 21. The Texans are now going to trail this by 24 as the Raiders lead it 45-21 here in Mexico City. All right, now it is kickoff time. They're going to do it onside this time because they only got 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. And the Raiders return here, and they get stopped at the 49. So this is going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Raiders, in fact. So now we're going to use the I form here. We're going to use the power O. 1st down and 10 now. I'm going to hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs, the Alabama product, where they say Alabama has really good football players that go in the NFL. 155 total yards for Josh Jacobs here. So they're going to move the chains, and they're hopefully going to get a 1st down. And they're going to claim themselves the winners. And I'm going to pass it to Henry Ruggs, also an Alabama product. 8 for 9, 167 yards. So now I'm going to use the wide receiver out. So now, 1st and 10 from the 15. We only got 30 or so seconds left to go. And we get stopped at the 9. So 8 rushes, 101 yards. So we are at the 9. So now I'm going to hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs. Come on, get it in. Not quite, but we're going to take a timeout. So we only got 2 seconds left before we can make the final touchdown. 7 seconds, for the final touchdown to count. And this will be the final touchdown of the game right here, as we see Josh Jacobs run it in, pretending to be asleep right there. I could imagine the football being the pillow. And it's now going to be 52-21, and the Raiders will be your winners here in just a brief moment. And the Raiders get an INT to end the game off, and that will be Houston's first turnover of the game. So this game ends it here in Mexico City as the Houston Texans fall to the Las Vegas Raiders by the final score of 52-21. The Raiders win it big time here in Mexico City, just like they did in 2016. Supposedly the final score was 27-20, and the Raiders did win that, but they were in Oakland at that point, so they wanted to try out a Monday Night Football game. And John Gruden was also the analyst for this game. So 21-7, 9, 15, 7, 7, 7. That's 21. 7 times 3 equals 21. Raiders win it big time. And all I want to say is thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content in the near future. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we will see you guys. We'll see you guys soon, and we'll show you the next matchup here for the next episode. All right, in the next episode will be the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the DFW area in Dr. Pepper country to take on their longtime rival, the Dallas Cowboys. That wraps it up, everyone, and we'll see you guys next episode, which will be another Cowboys Steelers fun matchup. And we'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Have a great Tuesday evening, everybody.